Every single sight, sound, and feeling we experience is meticulously encoded within our brains. But where do these fragile moments truly live? Human memory is not a single system. It is divided into different types, each responsible for storing and using information in a different way. Human memory has three major stages: sensory memory, short-term or working memory, and long-term memory.
So remember, sensory memory is momentary, short-term memory is temporary, and long-term memory lasts much longer. Long-term memory includes explicit and implicit memory.
Sensory memory lasts for less than a second. Short-term, or working memory, temporarily holds information for less than a minute. Long-term memory can store information for a very long time, potentially throughout our lifetime. It has two major forms, explicit and implicit memory. Explicit memory is conscious memory. We deliberately recall information, facts, and events. It is also called declarative memory. Declarative memory has two parts: episodic memory, which stores events and personal experiences, and semantic memory, which stores facts and concepts.
Implicit memory is unconscious memory. One important type is procedural memory, which helps us remember skills and tasks through practice.
But if the brain can store so much information, why do we forget? Forgetting is not always a failure. It is actually an important function of memory. One reason we forget is memory decay. When information is not used or revisited, the memory can gradually become weaker. Another reason is interference. New information can sometimes interfere with older memories, making them harder to retrieve. Sometimes the memory is still stored in the brain, but we simply cannot retrieve it at that moment. This is called retrieval failure. Before a memory can be stored, the brain first has to encode the information. Encoding is the process of transforming an experience into a form the brain can remember. After encoding comes storage. The brain maintains information through changing and strengthening connections between neurons. The final stage is retrieval. When we remember something, the brain reactivates patterns of information that were previously stored. Have you ever wondered why emotional moments are often easier to remember? Strong emotions can influence the way memories are formed and stored.
The amygdala plays an important role in processing emotions and can influence how strongly certain experiences are remembered. Sleep is not simply a time when the brain shuts down. During sleep, the brain continues processing information and plays an important role in memory.
One important process is memory consolidation. This is when newly learned information becomes more stable and integrated into existing knowledge. One effective way to strengthen memory is active recall. Instead of simply rereading information, try retrieving it from your memory. Another powerful technique is spaced repetition. Reviewing information at increasing intervals can help strengthen long-term learning. Memory becomes easier when new information is connected to knowledge you already have. Meaningful connections give the brain more pathways to retrieve information. Memory is more than a storage system. It shapes our identity, our knowledge, our skills, and the story we tell ourselves about who we are. Every experience leaves a trace. Some memories fade. Understanding memory is understanding a part of ourselves.